it down. This is more what the Rams expected. Remember, they started this drive after a really rough night on their own 2-yard line, picking up a few first downs here.
2nd and 2. And getting those 2 is Kyren Williams. So the Rams now 3 first downs on this drive, starting at their own 2-yard line.
This is the rhythm that they talk about. McVay reminding us this week about what Stafford and these receivers, they're healthy, get a lot of attention. He said, make no mistake, with our line healthy, this entire operation starts with our ability to run the ball. And even when we talked on the other side, Kyle Shanahan, he said, man, if we can't stop them from running, it's going to be a long night for our defense. So that's the battle up front at the line of scrimmage.
Stafford, eyes downfield. Incomplete to Kua, the intended receiver. Thrown well out of bounds. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Niners doing a great job with just their front, able to apply that pressure. They got the Stafford. Here's Puka. Take a look at him on his route, getting behind Robinson, trying to just use him as a shield, but they've got him locked down. Look at these. Got 3, 4 different 49ers around number 17. That's one way to stop him.
Yeah.
And there's the pressure again on Stafford.
Quarters coverage.
Right.
2nd and 10. Draw. He runs into his own man. Ran into Hunter Long. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Williams already 9 carries now. 28 yards. Not only is it raining now, it's gotten a lot chillier. Temperature about 50 and dropping.
Remember, the Rams did not give up a sack last week against that talented Bills defensive front. See how they do here on this 3rd down on the edges.
Bosa trying to get to him. And he has to backhand it. Backhand flip. Pressure coming from behind him. You had Gross Matos, who was the defensive player of Jawan Jennings. Normally pretty sure-handed. Young covering on the play, 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, these conditions are obviously impacting the receivers and the passing game. Both coaches trying to make adjustments to the plan that they had coming in and trying to make some tweaks. I mean, this is real. These conditions are not letting up.
Steady rain. Telling us it's going to stop in a half hour. Who knows? 2nd and 10. On the ground. Tough 2 yards for Isaac Guerendo. He's now carried 7 times, but for only 18 yards.
Good job setting the edge. And Deebo Samuel, we were just bragging about the Rams receivers. Deebo Samuel comes off the edge and just kind of whiffs there and trying to make a block on Cam Curl. Both these teams rely on the perimeter blocking when it comes to running the football.
3rd down. Juszczyk comes into the backfield. Send him over the middle. Purdy throws. Up at the 22-yard line. Kittle holds it in to convert to a 1st down. Covered by Witherspoon.
Jake Brendel does a heck of a job here. Watch the center. First of all, look at the overload here. The potential threat. And he just senses that possibility and comes over late to help out. That's really good recognition there in pass pro on a 3rd down. And when in doubt, wet conditions, put it up to number 85 in one-on-one coverage, and Kittle will come down with it.
Rams almost jump offside. It was Jared Verse who got back. And that time it is Byron Young who takes Guerendo down in the backfield. So Guerendo now 8 carries, 16 yards.
Great job. It was all across the board. Bobby Brown, 95 wins. Omar Speights, the linebacker, comes inside. The only place he can go is try to bounce it And when he bounces it, look at Young get off that block. Young is, Verse gets most of the attention, the rookie, but the second-year man out of Tennessee is relentless, plays really good with awareness, with his eyes in that backfield.
2nd and 11. Down the sideline, he got free, but the pass is too long for Jawan Jennings. 3rd and 11. Weather, no doubt, playing a big factor. Thing and trying to find their men, dropping a couple of passes here and there. 3rd and 11.
Chris Shula, the defensive coordinator from the Rams, not afraid to leave his guys on islands. That's part of what you have to do against this San Francisco defense. You got to take some chances, and to do that, your corners and linebackers, safeties got to hold up.
Purdy escapes, not for far, not for long. Kobe Turner is there. Had he gotten free there, he might have picked up a first down. He had enough space, but Turner is there to get it from behind, force a punt.
Well, there he is. We keep talking about him and what he faces, not just from the Masked Singer, but just a guy who can play football. He's a guy that walked on at Richmond, and then he goes to Wake Forest, and a guy that they really thought could become a great player, and has become a kind of the leader of that front. Good job of being playing with a high motor there, to not give up on it.
Here comes O'Donnell's 5th punt of the night. Line drive spinner, 36-yard line. Xavier Smith, flag is down. Back at the 14-yard line near the line of scrimmage. Relatively penalty-free game, only one accepted for each team. Clay Martin will tell us about this one. Rams 49ers. Thought we'd have a shootout. It's turned out to be a punt-a-thon. Go figure. Who knew?
Illegal formation on San Francisco as they had 5 players in the backfield. The Rams will enforce the 5-yard penalty at the end of the play. It's first down. Timeout.
Okay. Stafford's got great field position. See what they do.
Midfield. 4:52 to halftime. 3-0 San Francisco. 50-yard line. The Rams begin this drive. Down 3-0. And start on the ground. And neither team doing anything on the ground tonight. That's Tyron Williams taken down there.
But the 49ers defense knew that Sean McVay. We talked about how it starts with their ability to run. They knew. Look at this. They've had, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 possessions. Finally put something together in the last drive when they started their own 3. But they came in knowing they had to stop the run. And the 1st and 10, where those linebackers are flying downhill, both Greenlaw and Warner.
First time the Rams have been as far as the 50-yard line tonight. 2nd and 8. And again, Williams. Look at him go. Look at him go. Wow. Yards after contact.
He would not stop. I think it looked like a 2-yard gain, and he just wouldn't stop. The offensive lineman got behind him. They kept pushing. Jackson gets in there, the left tackle. Look at his leg drive. Tyron Williams. The whole team does.
Got 5 on a push. 3rd and 1. Up in motion. Williams has enough. 3:22 in the half. Kaylee.
Guys, as this rain keeps coming down harder and harder, the Rams sideline is making some preparations if needed. You've got one staffer filling an equipment case over here with extra pairs of cleats in case a player should ask for bigger spikes if they need more traction. Underneath one of these tarps, there's a whole stack of new dry gloves should somebody call for them, and they're bringing out the mats if guys need to clean off those cleats as they start to get muddy.
And you will have a wardrobe change at the half, I assume?
I wish.
From the 38-yard line. Here's Williams. Picks up about 3, going to workhorse again tonight. He had 29 carries last week. He has 13 tonight.
42 as an offense. I mean, They know that they've got to, again, establish that. What I think it sets up, now that the weather conditions make it tough, but it definitely allows you to set up the play action on early downs and take some shots with the way these safeties and backers are getting downhill against the run.
2nd and 7. Will they run a play before the 2-minute warning? They do. And it's Nick Bosa right there to stop Williams. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning with 1:56.
The 2-minute warning.
Remaining in the half. 3-0 49ers. 43. 3rd down and 6.
I think he's 43 playing 33.
Right. Quick flip out here to Nakua. And Warner is right there to stuff him. So now it's 4th down. So the field goal kicker is Josh Carty, who comes in here. You're talking about roughly a 48-yard field goal, but they're going to, at the moment, keep the offense out there. At the end of the Buffalo game last week, they made a monster 4th and 5 on a pass to Tutu Atwell. Here they line up to go for it on 4th and 2. Play clock at 5. They're just trying to draw them offside. So they'll bring Carney in here to try a field goal.
Timeout. Rams, they're
Came in
first.
here, you got one
30
team
seconds.
scoring 44 last week. The other team routing Chicago. Touchdowns galore. 3-0. Look, the weather obviously has a lot to do with it, even though it's abating right now.
You're right on cue here with the rain. You had it down. You said it was going to stop in about 30 minutes. It stopped. Then again, they said 40% chance of rain, and it's been pouring the entire first half. But hopefully it'll dry out a little bit. We'll get some more offense going in the second half.
They don't call me Dr. Doppler for nothing.
You're all over it.
48-yard attempt. Carty, a rookie out of Stanford. Played his college ball right up the road. This to tie the game. And Carty's kick is right down the 101. 65. To halftime, and the 49ers will take it at the 30-yard line. Update the playoff picture as we start week number 15. So you got Detroit clinching a berth, Philly as well. Seattle leads the West, Tampa Bay at 7-6. Vikings, Green Bay, and Washington at the moment would be the wild card teams. Of course, the division winners or the division leaders will wind up getting a wild card game at home. Trent Williams, of course, they miss him, the left tackle. There he is, missing his 4th game. A week from Sunday is Deebo Samuel here. Picks up about 6. Next game is at Miami.
Purdy just at about just over 100 yards here in this first half, and it's like Kyle Shanahan with those 3 timeouts, thinking about trying to at very least get into field goal range here.
Second and 3. Ooh, over the middle, pass incomplete. Trying to get it to Ricky Pearsall. First time he's been targeted tonight. Quentin Lake on the coverage. 3rd down and 4 with 41 seconds. Rams will get the ball to start the second half.
At the 35-yard line.
Sean, braving the elements. He may be the first coach I've ever seen in rain like this not to wear a hat.
Well, Bill Belichick, who was in the news today.
You think?
That was a shocker.
3rd down and 4. Purdy firing, broken up. Try to get it to Jennings. Busting it up here. Lake in on the play. 4th and 4.
Really good job here of communication with the defensive backs. Didn't see it, but a little switch there with the motion. Good job, back-to-back plays by Lake. Really, I tell you, for a guy that's a safety, sometimes he's a corner, sometimes he's a nickel. Really does a good job in a different area that time. Had to play downfield and did a good job.
Yeah, pretty good bloodlines. His father, Carnell, great safety back in the Pittsburgh days. Xavier Smith makes the fair catch here. 29.
Đập gậy gì chả. Cái cọ chị gậy trong cái video được không đó?
Không hiểu tiếng Việt tặc. Đu bàn, nói bây giờ phải nói gì đu bàn. Tối anh vào tiếng